Allahu 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 Allah.
Nahmaduhu wa nusalli wa nusallimu ala rasulihil kareem. Amma ba'd. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Okay, what is the ruling according to the four madhahib about praying in the front of the Imam, especially in situations where it is unavoidable, such as in the Haramain, and especially in Madinatul Munawwara, where due to overcrowding, the men as well as women end up praying in front of the Imam. Will their salah be valid? And if not, do the previous salah need to be repeated? Jazakumullah khairan. In principle, everyone who is the muqtadi, who is following an Imam, should be standing behind the Imam. That is the principle. And according to Imam Abu Hanifa, Imam Shafi'i, Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal, this is the legal, this is the fatwa upon that every muqtadi, no matter what, needs to be behind the Imam. Okay? Only according to Imam Malik rahimullah, if there is a legitimate excuse, then it is permissible for that reason, otherwise it is not. Right? Now, when I mention these, I'll say this again. When I mention these different madhahib, I'm not giving you choices, whatever to choose. That's not my intention. Whatever you want to choose, no. Whatever the position of your legal school is, whatever you follow, you should follow that, right? I'm not giving you any choice that, okay, whatever you want to choose. Okay? The reason I mention these things is that because alhamdulillah we have diversity here. That's why I mention these four, and whoever you follow, which madhab, respectfully, you follow that. So according to Aimma Thalatha, Imam Abu Hanifa, Imam Shafi, Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal, if any one person is ahead of the Imam, that person's prayer is not valid. According to Imam Malik, he is also with the other Aimma, but any legitimate excuse, that is something else, that is an exception. Now, regarding Haramain Sharifain, Makkah, Medina, Masjid Haram and Masjid Nabawi. Those who have went will know. May Allah take us inshallah for Umrah and Hajj in abundance. When we go in Medina, Masjid Nabawi, there's always a sign in every language, Arabic, English, Urdu, Bengali, Hindi. There's a sign that do not cross this area to pray. There's a sign there. So you remain behind the Imam. You go when you see Masjid Nabawi, it's surrounding this walls and doors. Other than that, there's an open area in front of the Imam as well. So a lot of people, yes, unfortunately, not knowing, not educated, they stand there and they're praying ahead of the Imam. And sometimes the shurta, the security guards, they put, they make stuff there. They go back, right? People don't know. So anyone praying ahead of the Imam, the salah will not be valid. They have to repeat the prayer. They have to make it up. Number one. Number two, about Masjid Haram. Now, the Masjid Haram thing is a bit tricky. The Imam of Haram has different places where he stands. If he's standing in the Mataf area, the Imam is standing right close to the Kaaba. Sometimes you see like pictures or videos, the Imam is standing right in front of the door of the Kaaba on the side. Then no problem, everyone is behind the Imam. Understand this very clearly. Everyone is behind the Imam. But nowadays, they have another place where the Imam stands. It's not inside the mataf, is a bit further under the building. Okay? Now, as we know, there are four corners of the Kaaba, right? If anyone is standing in a place where he's ahead of the Imam in the same position where the Imam is, facing that corner. Let's say, just to make it easy, Hajar al-Aswad, that corner, that area. The Imam is facing. And there are some people who are in the back of the Imam or in front of the Imam is facing that position. Those people who are ahead of the Imam in the same position, the Salah will not be valid. You have to be and sometimes, because people don't know, not a lot of people understand Arabic, sometimes the Imam announces that in Masjid al-Haram before starting the prayer. Not all the time, but sometimes he announces it. So again, those people who are standing in the same corner, in the same position where the Imam is, ahead of the Imam, the Salah will not be valid of those people. But those people who are standing in the other corners, it will be valid. In the other corners of the Kaaba. Even though they're ahead, but they're standing in a different corner, their prayer will be accepted. It's a bit tricky. It's a good question. Those who go for Umrah or Hajj need to know this. So this is what it is. So make sure, if you don't know, you don't understand, just be inside. Even though nowadays we cannot go into the mataf anyways, regular people, they have to have the ihram on, right? But even though if you have the ihram on and you're in the mataf, the prayer comes and you don't know where the Imam is. And majority, we don't know where the Imam is, right? So you just go back where the building is, not where it is covered. Then you go and pray there. That is the safe place to be there. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa alaikum assalam.
Third part to that question. The first question had a third part, which they do if their salah was not valid, not that they call it.
Yeah, it should be repeated. Because anyone who's ahead of the Imam is ahead of the Imam, so it will not be valid. That is why, just to be in, sometimes when there's only two people, one is the Imam and one is the Muqtadi. It happens, right? Let's say you miss a prayer, you come and pray, or in the house, wherever. So don't stand right exactly together with the Imam. Because what will happen that you're going up and down and all that, and sometimes you come a bit ahead of the Imam in that situation, the prayer will not be accepted. So what is the thing is that this is let's say for example, this is the feet of the Imam, the foot of the Imam. So the Muqtadi stands on the right? So his toes should be aligned with the heels of the Imam. So in that way that is safe. He's always behind, even doing ruku, sajda and all this, right? And going up, so he's a bit behind of the Imam. If the person is standing right together like this, aligned with it, so a moment time will come that he might go ahead of the Imam in sajda and everything. So it's better to be safe and repeat the prayer if anything happens like that. Okay, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa alaikum assalam. Can we buy a home warranty for our appliances? If any appliances break down, then they will come and fix it. They will come and fix it, or if it can't be fixed, they will replace them and all that. So warranty. Insurance, this is insurance, right? This is type of insurance. Again, understand, every type of insurance is not permissible. Yes, if it's mandatory, that is something else. You cannot avoid it, you don't have the control. Like car insurance, nowadays health insurance, they make it mandatory. These things, otherwise, any type of insurance is not permissible. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa alaikum assalam. Honorable Sheikh and respected brother in Islam, wa alaikum assalam. I just need to get some clarity on this. I have been bombarded with the following question over the last couple of weeks. I was asked why it is written in the Quran where sometimes it is written as we created earth. لَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْأَرْضَ. So we created the earth as an example. It is important for me to understand, as my daughter who left Islam are believing that shaitan is included in the we. Please help me in this regard. It's sad, inshallah. May Allah give your daughter hidayah and bring her back to Islam. And may Allah protect our children in their iman, inshallah. This is very sad and unfortunate. May Allah give you sabr as well. Now, the question you asked about the we, the jama, this refers to known as, in Latin, pluralis majestatis. Well, majestic royal, that is called. Or the royal we. In na. Jaise Urdu mein hum. Allah uses the royal we. He refers to himself. In many places in the Quran, when Allah is, talking, he's saying, sometimes he says we, it is to himself. It does not include anyone else. Especially it doesn't include shaitan, because shaitan has no power. We need to understand that, right? The usage of this we is a common practice of the nobles and the honorable people. And Allah is Almighty and the Majestic is more entitled of using this form of speech than anyone else. So لَقَدْ خَلَقَنَا الْأَرْضَ لَقَدْ خَلَقَنَا السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ. For example, that we have created the heavens and the earth. This is a majestic jama, right? Is a plural. So there's nothing wrong with that. And unfortunately, it's this shaitan who puts these types of doubts in the mind that na is plural, meaning along with na'udhu billah, Allah is someone else has the power and all that. This is ridiculous, and this is just unfortunately misunderstanding. Okay, wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillah.